Well, I'm on the farm today, and we brought in another hay wagon, running gear, and that we'll make a hay wagon out of. And so this is a Massey Ferguson running gear. There's a metal tag somewhere on it. I'm not sure what model it is. Pretty lightweight running gear, and the price was really good as far as what I wanted to pay. The price of these running gears has just gone out of sight, and I've always said that kicker wagons are pretty economical compared to some of these other mechanisms that people use to gather up their hay, and because a wagon is cheap compared to a accumulator grapple and bell wagon and some of these other devices that maybe make 21 bundles of square bales. But the price of these things has just been off the charts the last couple of years, and I picked up a couple of kicker wagons over there dirt cheap last summer, and this one popped up, and it was a little bit of a drive from the farm, but it wasn't too far that I wasn't willing to go. And I can't explain the green paint. There is red under it. It is a Massey Ferguson wagon for sure, or running gear, and pretty light duty. There's the metal tag. Pretty light duty. It's got 15-inch wheels on it, but there's only 4 lugs, and on this one there's only 2 of them. There's only 2 lugs on this one. Don't know where those other 2 are, but there's the 4 lugs. And I came and measured all these wagons I got. Just how this is a 14-foot trailer right here. And I measured from here to the other end on the wagons that I got, and I wanted to see how many of the wagons would just fit down in here, kind of like what I got, or completely stood up on, tires on the floorboard and then strapped down to keep it from moving. And anyway, all but one of my wagons with no deck would fit in this trailer one way or the other. This one worked out where it was able to drop one wheel over the side, and really didn't, you can see the fender there, really didn't make the trailer any wider. So that was good. And we actually strapped it down, strapped it so it wouldn't come this way, and strapped it so it would stay up this way. And the reason is because when this wheel comes down, it's right on this piece of angle that the taillights fasten to. So I let the air out of this tire to just make it a soft contact right there. And the other concern I had was sometimes these tongues won't go up and fold back like this one did, and that could make for some heartache. And don't ask me how I know. I've hauled a number of wagons in here, and usually I have to take them apart. Well, I've got a 10-foot trailer that I use, but on this one I used this 14-foot trailer. And so I had all my tools with me. I went to the guy's place with the idea in mind that I'd have to bust this thing apart, but I didn't. And so it needs some work. That piece right there, which is like this, has got to be re-welded or replaced. I don't foresee that as a problem. And the one thing, I was on my way, and the guy said, hey, I forgot that the spindle right here is seized up, and he said, I'm trying to get it unseized. Well, I kind of knew there was a problem with the steering. I've got 2 other kicker wagons that are laying in the weeds, and spindles on them, at least on one side, are froze up too, but they can be freed up. But in the pictures I saw from his ad, I saw this was bent, and that kind of told me right away that there was an issue. This one is free. That one over there, this one right here, is the one that's froze up. Now, he did say that he was going to try to unfreeze it, so when I got there, he had a torch out and a big hammer, but I told him not to worry about it. We would get it freed up, and I'm not sure how the spindle stays in here. This is kind of a different arrangement than what I'm used to seeing. It seems to me like there ought to be a cap or something on top of here just to keep it from falling out, but that I really don't know. So just kind of a quick video showing the next wagon that we got here. This will probably be, I don't know, I'm kind of torn between making this a small kicker wagon or making it a wagon to haul round bales on, and I'm a little reluctant to haul round bales on it because it is pretty lightweight wagon, but we'll see. So one more project here on the farm, and there's some other things cooking, and I've been up to my ears with it. So Massey Ferguson running gear here on the farm. I was able to pick it up and get it up here without any incident, so glad for that. And another kicker wagon to the arsenal, and potential kicker wagon, I should say, to the arsenal. And starting to warm up a little bit. We've had one day, I think yesterday it was 65 degrees. It's a little colder today. The sun's trying to come out, but it's been overcast. But I'll be along with more videos, but thought I'd show you this one. If anybody's got a wagon like this and 4 lugs on the wheels, you happen to have any idea what the tonnage is, I'd be curious to know. But like I said, for now, I'll just leave it right there. More to come. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you later.